Shanti. Murli date 31st May 2022. Essence: Sweet children, by following Srimad, you should have the pure intoxication that you are using your minds, bodies, and wealth to serve Bharat in particular and the world in general, to make it into heaven. Question: who are considered to be the most fortunate among you children? Answer: those who imbibe knowledge accurately and inspire others to do the same are very, very fortunate. What fortune you children of Bharat have! God Himself is sitting here and teaching you Raj Yoga. You children have become true mouth-born Brahmins. Your tree will continue to grow gradually. You have to do the service of changing each home into heaven. Om Shanti. You children understand that you are an army. You are the most powerful because you are Shiv Shakti army of the Almighty Authority. You should have such great intoxication. Baba makes you very intoxicated here, but as soon as you go home, you forget it. What are you, the Shiv Shakti army, doing? You are liberating the world from Ravan's chain in which they are trapped. Everyone is in the cottage of sorrow. Although people travel in aeroplanes and have big houses, all of that is to end. It is called the kingdom that is like a mirage. Externally there is a lot of splendor, but internally it is completely empty. There is example of Draupadi. Baba says, when I come, everything that you see now existed. Partition has now taken place and you also see that. However, it is not a question of being on a battlefield. This is the chariot in which Shiv Baba is at present sitting here, giving you children knowledge. You are now serving Bharat. All the festivals that are celebrated in Bharat are of this present time. The story of the third eye, the story of the Gita, the Shiv Purana and the Ramayana are all about this present time. There is no question of them in the golden and silver ages. All of those scriptures were made later on and they will be made again. You children have now understood everything. Previously, you were in total darkness. At this time, no one knows the world cycle accurately. You children should now have the pure pride that you are serving Bharat in particular and the world in general with your bodies, minds, and wealth. With the help of the Father, we are showing the path of liberation and liberation in life. We do the service according to Srimad. Srimad is from Shiv Baba, but they have lost Shiva's name and have instead shown that the instructions came from Brahma and Krishna. And in that too, they have shown Krishna in the copper age. Although you are changing Bharat into heaven, that is into a diamond, you are so simple. You do not have any arrogance. Here, you have to surrender everything to Baba. You have to sacrifice yourself completely to Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba that surrenders everything to you for 21 births. Baba doesn't tell you not to look after your household. It too has to be looked after. But according to Srimad, you must not hide anything from the eternal surgeon. It is also sung. Without a guru, there is extreme darkness. This Brahma Dada also says, without Shiv Baba, you and I were in extreme darkness. They have mixed up Shiva and Shankar. Who is Brahma? When does he come? What does he do when he comes? All of these points have to be understood. Animals will not understand this. You children now understand number wise according to the efforts you make. Scholars and pundits do not know how there is extreme darkness without the Sadguru. There are many gurus, but only one Satguru for everyone, and he is known as the father of tree, Vrakshpati. You children should be very intoxicated. This world that your eyes see is not going to remain, but the world you know with your intellects will remain. Therefore, finish all your attachment to this old world. However, you also have to look after your children. Baba has countless children. Some say, Baba, I am your child of 2 months, and others says, I am your child of 1 month. A child of 1 month can imbibe very quickly and become mature, whereas even after 20 years, others still have the midgate intellects. You know this is a new tree and that it will continue to grow slowly. The leaves definitely emerge first and then the flowers. It is here that you have to become flowers. There, everyone is a flower. Here, some are roses and some are other flowers with less fragrance. However, much they imbibe, so the status they receive. There, it is not the question of flowers. It is a question of status. You should have the intoxication that you will see the pure Shiva temple, heaven, with your 2 eyes. For half a cycle, they have just been saying that such and such a person has gone to heaven. The Father is now fulfilling that desire practically. Now that you have become children of the Father, Bharat will become prosperous. It is remembered that there were 333 million deities. It is remembered that there were 333 million deities. But there aren't that many deities in the golden and silver ages. That is the entire population of the deity religion of Bharat. Just look outside and see how much friction there is. Chinese and Japanese people would say that they are Buddhists, yet there is so much friction between them. Here in Bharat, they have made Shiv Baba disappear. They do not know him at all. They have his image. They sing his praise. They show Nandigan, a bull, symbol of Brahma. Not yet they don't know anything. Now you children have knowledge. The Father has explained. We came from the Supreme Abode, adopted these bodies, underplaying our parts. You now know the cycle. When the Sadguru gives the ointment of knowledge, the darkness of ignorance is dispelled. Previously, you didn't know anything, but you now know the unlimited Father who is the creator, director, and the principal actor. You now know which ones should take 84 births and which ones actually do take 84 births. Now that your third eyes are open, you should remain intoxicated. When human beings get drunk, then even if they are bankrupt, they have so much intoxication that they think that they are the richest. Baba was a Vaishnav. He never even touched alcohol. But he heard that anyone who gets drunk becomes very intoxicated. They say that the Yadavas drank alcohol, created missiles, and destroyed each other's clan. Here too, people in the military are given alcohol to drink so that they are not so conscious of killing and dying. They become intoxicated. You children should have the intoxication of becoming Narayan. We are the same Shakti army of a cycle ago. We have made Bharat like a diamond many times. This is nothing to be confused about. An intellect full of doubt is led to destruction. An intellect with faith is led to victory. An intellect full of doubt is led to destruction. An intellect with faith is led to victory. Those with doubtful intellects will not claim a high status. They will claim a low status among the subjects. There, in your palaces, there will be music playing constantly. There is no question of any sorrow. Previously, in the palaces of the kings, musical instruments would be playing in the entrance halls. Now that the pomp of the kings has ended, it has become government by the people. You children now know that by becoming pure, staying in yoga, and spinning the cycle, you will make Bharat into heaven. However, many children forget this. Baba advises the most elevated task is to serve the poor. These days, there are many poor people. People build hospitals so that patients can receive happiness. Those who build hospitals receive healthy bodies in their next birth. They will not have any illness. If a person is very healthy and very rarely ill, he must definitely have given the donation of health in his previous birth. That is, have opened a hospital. If a person is clever in studying, then he must definitely have given the donation of knowledge. Some sannyasis memorizes scriptures in their childhood, and so it would be said that the soul brought the sanskars of his past birth. Here too, you can take 3 square feet of land and open a spiritual hospital and write, "Come and claim your inheritance of health for 21 births from the Father." It is so easy. They ask, who gave this inheritance to Lakshmi and Narayan? Those who ask the question definitely have to know the answer. The Father is the creator of heaven. If you take a seat, I will explain how He creates heaven. We are also claiming our inheritance from Him. Shiv Baba is establishing it through Brahma, who will also sustain it later on. There also has to be destruction through Shankar. There also has to be destruction through Shankar. It is definitely hell that is to be destroyed. The new world is still being created. You can even explain with the small badge that establishment is taking place through Brahma. This Raj Yoga is for changing humans into deities. This will very quickly touch the hearts of those who belong to your clan. Their faces will light up very quickly and they will make effort to claim their inheritance. Those who belong to the Brahmin clan will definitely change from the Shudra clan. This is fixed in the drama. You do a lot of service for Bharat, but in an incognito way. You did it previously too. You have to understand the drama accurately. It is sung. When you die, the whole world is dead for you. However, the souls still remain. Souls do not die. When a soul separates from his body, there is no world for him. Then, when he enters another body, he has new relationships with his new mother and father. Here too, you have to become bodiless. This world is now going to be finished practically. The Father says, continue to remember me and your burden of sins will end and you will become complete. You children should have very good manners while speaking, walking, eating and drinking. You should speak very little. Royal people speak very little and very softly. They remain silent. You too should have very good manners. Deities had very good manners. Here, humans are like monkeys. They are without manners. They do not have any sense. They have put the unlimited Father who changes the world into heaven, into pebbles and stones, cats and dogs. Maya has completely locked their intellect with Godrej locks. Baba now comes and opens the locks. You children have now become so wise. You know the biographies of Shiv Baba, Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, Lakshmi, Narayan and Jagdamba, etc. You have now received full understanding from Shiv Baba, the Sadguru. Shiv Baba is knowledgeful. If each of you truly asks your heart, you can see that you really didn't know anything. Your activity was like that of monkeys. Now we know everything. How Baba comes and creates the new creation, and how he makes the Brahmin clan the most elevated. An image worthy of worship doesn't say anything. You now understand. You were worthy of being worshipped, and you then became worshippers. You are now Brahmins, the real mouth-born creation of Brahma. You know how the golden age is created at the confluence age. No one else knows this. When a barrister teaches someone, no one else knows this. When a barrister teaches someone, what does he make that person? God comes and teaches easy Raj Yoga. It is a great fortune of you children of Bharat. Even among you, those who imbibe well and also make others imbibe are 100 times fortunate. As you make progress, many homes will become like heaven. The tree continues to grow slowly. It takes efforts. The more progress you make, the more strongly the storms of Maya will come. The higher you climb up a mountain, the more you have to face the obstacles of cold and wind. The more time you get to do service, the better it is. You can then advertise. Whatever ideas emerge in your heart, tell Baba that you wish to fulfill them. Baba will say, you may do it. Poor human beings are very unhappy. At the present time, everyone is Tamo Pradhan. Nothing that remains is true. Maya is false. The body is false. The whole world is false. You children are now becoming residents of heaven. Song, the birds of new age. There is a praise of Sita in this song. The country in which Sita lived was pure. How could Ravan have been in that country? The wonder of it all is that they say Rama took an army of monkeys. Where did an army of monkeys come from? Here there is the army of humans. The government doesn't take an army of monkeys. So how did the army of monkeys come to exist there? People do not even understand this much. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for Dharana. First point, in order to become complete, finish your burden of sin by staying on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Imbibe good manners. You have to interact with everyone with good manners. Speak little. Second point, do not become someone whose intellect has doubt in any aspect. Use everything you have in a worthwhile way to serve Bharat to make into heaven. Sacrifice everything completely to Shiv Baba. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of success by using the right method to accumulate all the treasures and attain the success of perfection. For 63 births, you wasted all your treasures, and now at the confluence age, you have to accumulate all those treasures accurately by using the right method. The way to accumulate them is to use all the treasures for yourself and for others with a pure attitude. Do not just collect them in the locker of your intellect, but use those treasures. Use them for yourself too. Otherwise, you will lose them. So, accumulate them in the right way, and you will become an embodiment of success and claim the success of perfection. Slogan: when you have the experience of God's love, nothing can obstruct you. Om Shanti.